So, the end of the cross collar choke system today. We're going to go the entrance that we covered on the Monday. What's today? Tuesday class, man. And then we're going to go through a couple of modifications. We're going to go to a system off the spaghetti arm, or overhook and spaghetti arm. This is one of my favourite choke systems when we're breaking people down. And I hit the choke off this quite a fair bit, but I also get a secondary armbar off this, and the armbar's a pretty tight armbar as well. So just grab Mr. Young inside my guard to start with. Really simple is I'm always going to fight against my partner's frames. So if my partner has his hands on my body and I try to pull forward, his frame system is always going to beat my pulling mechanic. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do two things at once. Is I'm going to slide my hips out to the side a little bit, and that just changes the structure of his frame system. I've got my legs close. I can just move without opening my legs. Secondly, is I don't pull this down because that tightens the collar up. I'm going to pull it open, my hand goes in. And what I'm doing is I'm keeping both hands in. This allows me to break my partner down. So what I'm doing is I want to kind of beat him to the punch. Nice cup on the back. My partner will generally try to get posture, so I'm going to go. So I'm going to go kick my leg, swing, and the choke's pretty much on already. It's a really fast choke. I don't particularly care whether my right hand's on his jawline or not. That's not the choking hand. It's the left hand that's the choking hand. So you don't have to get the top hand underneath the jaw. In fact, I try not to, so I can kind of almost force the choke on through the jawline instead. Okay, so it's a standard cross collar choke, but we're breaking down and we're going to try and play ahead of the game. So grip, move my hips, open up the collar, hand goes in, pull nice and deep. Good. So it's just I'm just gripping with fingers, no thumb. So it's just fingers, no thumb. Here, open up the window. Okay, so I kick my partner, open up the window, and here. So the way I'm doing it, so 180. So when I'm here, is this hand, I'm not trying to get it low, I'm trying to keep it almost here, and that levers it down. So if I bring it down low from here, my partner can access both of my elbows and push, yes, right? Wherever I'm here, he tries to push the top elbow up, but it's the other hand that's doing the choke. So they'll generally attack the wrong hand, because that's a hand that they can attack, but it's not really going to affect the outcome of the choke, with a lot of emphasis, unless they're really, really strong, which Brendan is, like, which he is. Okay. So, here. Okay. Lift my hips up, slide my hips to my left, my arm comes out and I'm pulling towards me, my hand goes in nicely, and I'm trying to get my thumb backside, one word, of the collar. Pull my partner to the side, get my grip from here, lasso the head. Once I'm here, it says I'm pulling my bottom elbow, so this one, down into my belt, and my top hand just squeezes. It's not a really nice choke, it's quite a kind of painful choke in the jawline, but it doesn't matter because I'm not getting it done to me. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So the setup is kind of what, the setup is more important than the finish. So my opponent's got the good frame system. If I try and break him down from here, his frame system's better, I'm not going to be able to get it. So I get my grip. I don't want it too high, I kind of want it armpit height. What I do is I lift my hips up, and they're generally going to try and push it down. So as I lift my hips up, I turn my hips off to the side. So I'm just trying to get my hips angled, and that'll mean that his frame changes a fraction, which means it's easier to break it down. Where his frame system's solid, this is harder to move my partner. And I hold, so lift my hips, move my hips out, pull my elbow forward, my hand goes in nice deep, and I'm trying to get my, like a Spider-Man, I'm not holding it this way. So when I get in, I'm trying to get my thumb wrapped to the back of the neck, that way. That means by default that my wrist is on the carotid. If your thumb's facing forward, there's nothing on the carotid. So I have to have it this way. Pull my partner down, and I'm just going to get hold of the gi from here. And what I'm doing is I'm keeping the tension by pulling my partner here. The hardest part is this. I kick my right leg long, kick, swing over, and I'm on the position. My right hand is across the jawline. To make this work is I slowly pull my left elbow in. Right, so the right hand's not really doing too much work. what will happen, okay, the down, I'm going to listen that off, is a lot of the time from here is they're going to try and attack the only elbow that they can attack, which is this one. So as I push that, the tension's still on. If my partner's uber strong and they start to push my elbow and get the head up, so using your form, okay, I can switch and I can now sit the choke, which is even worse.
And so you keep the show.
100%. So here, he pushes the elbow up, so I bring my leg over. I don't care about it. He's going to pull the arm out, but now I've got my leg, I turn it this way to like the choking. Very rarely have I ever had to do that with this choke. It's pretty much, once I set this choke up, it's 85% finish in tournaments. If I don't finish it, the beautiful thing about it, I'm in my guard. I can just simply let go of my right hand, go back and do it again and recinch it. I'm not losing anything. I get an advantage because I'm attempting the choke. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We're going to use the same entrance. Most of my jiu-jitsu from the full guard is based on my left hand grip. The reason being, and I'll explain, the reason being, most people are going to pass the guard to the right hand side. So if I have my left hand in the collar, he initiates a guard pass to like he's going to give me the choke. So he's passing to the choke side. Secondly about that is he generally wants to use that hand to break my leg down. So anytime that goes backwards, I'll pull forward. So like for me, unless it's passing on the opposite side, which we'll kind of work out as we go through, this is a far better system to keep my partner in line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do exactly the same system, hip shuffle, hand goes in, get grip nice and tight. This time my partner, he does the correct technique where his hand's going to come up and he's going to try and grab. So what he's doing is keeping my elbow away, so that means I can't realign to do the choke. Secondly is his head's on the wrong side, so I can't get my hand to the choke position because he's keeping me on the bad side. For me, he can't pass my guard on that side at the moment because he's given up his post and push system. So I'm going to hold the elbow. I don't grab the wrist, hold the elbow. Really important, I know that. I can grab the wrist, the wrist is better, but it's not always better. Okay, watch this. Feet go down, push the elbow in. Right, turn, hip escape, come here, and they're generally going to go, well, I can still post because my hand's free, so they're going to post with their hand. Swing, and this is called an offside choke. Here, and about 5% pressure, and the choke's on. The beautiful thing about it is the hand that he needs to defend the choke is his post hand, and he's got to make an executive decision.
By which time it'll be too late.
Yeah, so, I'll explain to you. If you do your cross-collar choke from front on, he can attack either elbow and he'll be able to get out of the choke, just pushing either elbow up. Right, even the bottom elbow. But once I play offside, the elbow that he needs to clear, because this is a choking hand, is hidden underneath the body. So this is really hard for him. And everyone will go, like, I'll push that hand, but I've already explained to you, like, if I just keep the face crush on, I'm still going to get the choke. So let's go through the micro setup again. How's that, okay?
Yes.
Okay. Grip, hip, grab, he defends. Just out of curiosity, if my partner uses the other hand to grip break, I just choke him because it's the wrong hand. So you need to pull the arm off your throat. You'd be surprised the amount of people that put your strong hand like, okay. Wait a minute, it's getting tighter. I know, I'll pull harder. Not you guys, my students are amazing. Okay, so grab the elbow, okay, feet go down, shove in, and just do the worst sweep ever, offside slap on the back. Elbow comes in, whisper in the ear. So this means that there's zero access to the elbows. Okay, I like to do this. We're going to go nice and light. Okay, I like to go and body lock as well, which means that they can't breathe too well. So I do like to body lock off this. It's not designed to hurt them, but it's not super comfortable either. Do you know what I mean? Like it's kind of that, oh, you want to choke me and squeeze me? How much more do you want? Okay, take my wallet. Okay, so grip, raise my hip, pull, defends, elbow, push it in, pop, here, Elbow comes in, whisper in his ear. Body lock, if you want a body lock, so squeeze. Would you like to see that?
Sure.
Emma. Moving very gingerly, baby. 1, hip, 2, open up, 3, defend the correct way with the correct hand on the elbow, push the elbow and feet come in, take the sweep, knee comes up. Slap on the back, close your guard, whisper in ear, squeeze, dead. Dead, you dead. 1, 2, 3. Overhook, and there was a couple of ways to get to this position, and I play it this way, right? So like it's really a system. I get hold of it from here, and what I'm going to try and do is I'm trying to get to the inside position of my partner. That's the hardest part. I'm trying to get to the inside. So I try to get my hands onto the inside for an overhook system. Right. So if we kind of hold the gi, break our partner down from here, I'm trying to get an overhook. The downfall about it is sometimes my partner's not going to put their hands on the ground. So like I can't get the overhook system. So anyone that's kind of knows that you're hunting the overhook, they're going to do what Mr. Young's doing. So what I started to do is to get to the inside system instead was that I'll put my head on the ground, I swim, and I get to the overhook system instead. Okay, feed the collar. This is it. Okay. So those of you that don't know what a spaghetti arm is all we're going to do is try and turn our palm down towards my bottom and your elbow towards the ceiling so that you try and put your arm. So you're going to try and go like a split. So you're going to try and put your arm this way and put your arm out. So when you have the overhook system from here, you try and just, so pretty easy to do. So from here, once again, hip bump, hips high, swim through, break them down here and hold it. So what I'm doing is I'm just getting it kind of a relatively tight grip, but I'm getting on this side here. So my player goes, okay, well I can just spaghetti arm. So as this spaghetti arm pulls his arm through, I'll switch it, and once again, the hand's on the wrong side to defend the choke. Because the hand that he needs to defend it is now in front, where my hand's underneath. So I do want him to spaghetti arm, but if they don't spaghetti arm, I'm still going to get the choke or the figure four, the arm bar. So, well, here, once we go here, and I'm on this side, right? So if he comes through here, what I'm doing is offside, switch it, I'm in exactly the same position as before. If my partner doesn't spaghetti arm and I'm on this position here and I'm having like, I'm like, man, I can't lasso the head because I need him to spaghetti arm to get the arm over. So what I start doing, I'll put my foot on the ground on this side because it can't pass the guard on that side. Sorry. It's more difficult to pass the guard on that side when I come here. What I start doing is I start doing tension the arm. So he has to defend the arm or otherwise he gets arm bar. Get the arm and then offside for the choke. I do find that the choke system is better because I'm not giving up my guard. Where if I do the arm bars, I have to create some space and he has the ability to knee pop or knee slice guard pass. So I do kind of want to get the choke system instead. So, okay, like Hulk smash, here, grip, thumb goes in the back.
So then with your right hand, you are grabbing the right lapel. Yeah, okay, you go cross. Yeah.
I'm not cross, I'm happy.
Yeah. No. That's a bad joke.
Yeah, I'm bad. He laughs. He eggs me on. If he's the one, right? He laughs at everything I say. I'm like, oh, I'll keep going. He just did what he normally does, looks at me and just does the whole.
Sucker for dad jokes.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah. So, to keep the posture. Does that make sense? So I've already got my grips. Kick it. If I'm here and he keeps the tension on me, my leg, I start to put tension. The arm. And I said that the arm's on such a bad side to defend the choke. Is everyone okay with that? Which is, it's more floating than grabbing. hands in position, hip bump, drop my hips, hands. And all I'm doing is floating her. I'm just floating her to position. So, overhook and grab. And like I said to you, like if they keep the head back on that side, so like I'm having trouble lassoing, put it on the ground, reline, and choke. So then I'll apply the choke from here. If she's spaghetti arms, which is actually really hard to read from here, like you know, because I've got locked into position. So I'll finish the choke it. But let's just say that she manages to spaghetti arm, but really important that you clamp on the back. Don't allow this to move because that can grab your head and realign. So once you're in this position from here, really clamp it. So if she does try to grab my head, it's held in position. Don't, yeah, because this is one that, like, she can. It's harder for me to choke now, you know. So the float system, hips up, hands in, hips down, but hands stay here. Float and just guide her. That's it, and that means it's easier to get hold of her. Now, just so you understand is, if Emma keeps the head to her right hand side, I'm going to change my grip to the shoulder. Push the shoulder, and they're going to go more action to get the armbar. We're going to go more action to get the armbar. And that'll force either the armbar or the spaghetti arm. Because my hand's here, I can just like see thumbs straight back in. Watch this way. So we're going to play the game. I'm just going to work the overhook, so I'm going to go nice and slow. Okay, so overhook system from here. I get hold of it. My partner goes spaghetti arm, pulls it through. So I go here, switch, take it back. Now I get my hand in, so my arm is spinning 180. So I'll put you back on the ground this side. So I've got like the choke, but I'm having a lot of trouble finishing the choke because I can't get my second hand in, and you know, like it's being annoying. So the way I got taught was you get your fist and you put your fist on the back of the neck, your hand, and squeeze. Yeah, like, you know, choke.
It's uncomfortable, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's uncomfortable. So what I got told was that open the collar, put it on the carotid, pull the elbow backwards to get the choke.
That makes more sense.
It did choke.
Yeah.
Wow.
This comes on the back of my neck.
Yeah. So can I sit you up? So what happened was, when I started like because you've got the tension and you can't quite. So what I had to do was punch it, put your hand in on the carotid, and if you don't know where the carotid is, you're fucked. You don't know what's going on. So okay. So then it was this tension and the hands in the back. So like I'm doing the torpedo choke from the back. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my, like, I've had people do it to me. I'm like, you know, it's uncomfortable. But on saying that, I've actually seen multiple people go to sleep from this as well. So, you know, I'm like, I don't think I'm being nasty enough, so I'm going to try and do it really, really hard. So what it was open it up on the carotid, pull my elbow backside and sit back. So if my hand's on the spine, it's not going to choke. Make sure my hand's on the thigh and just apply a lot of pressure.
I think it's just the position.
Yeah.
The first one was like here.
Yeah.
But once you were there.
And I think that in the heat of battle, it's like it's really hard to get that correct position. So, like I said, I'm dubious about its efficiency. I know if I get it on the carotid and apply everything correctly, it'll work. But I think that the I don't believe it's a high percentage finish in a real combat situation. So that I'm just saying, if you miss the collar choke of and that spaghetti arm, you take it back. There's that system there as well. But let's see how it goes. Okay, grab your partner, guys. Going to go 2 minutes. Going to start from the full guard. So we're going to go the chokes that we've done today. Right, we're going to go through them all. So do you want me to go through them quickly, or are you okay? Yep. Offside, hips, pull, boom. From here, that's the first one. Swing, boom. Second one, fake the choke, boom. Post, choke. third one. Okay, hand goes under. Boom. Overhook. Okay, boom. Thumb in. Choke. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3.